Hello and welcome back to Pod Popper's Place. I'm going to try and speed through a fast embossing folder Friday for you today. Today we are doing a sunshine summer theme, and because it is June and hopefully you're getting some sunshine, because here where I live it's hit or miss. It's not really kicking into summer as fast as I thought it was. So some days it's still a bit chilly out. So I think I want to try and do, I don't really have a lot that looks like summer, I guess. Those are clouds. I mean, we have butterflies here, which could be more spring or summer, more clouds. Let's see. I think I have a sunshine folder in here. Here's a kind of a beehive looking one, so that could be summer. And fall, lots of geometrics. Here's my sunshine one. Might have to use that one. Let's see, we have chicken coop one. Could be summer. Let's see. I think I'm kind of limited on my summer theme kind of ones. This one I haven't opened yet. Those are love and stuff. Stars, more 4th of July, Christmas, hearts, and cross stitch. So it looks like we don't have a lot of options here. We have butterflies, which I guess is more spring, so we'll leave that one out. So we either can go bees or sunshine. So I think I'm gonna go the sunshine route. Maybe if I make a sunshine card or two, it'll make the sunshine come out here and get us into that summer feeling. So there's two different ways I think I'm going to color this up today. The first is I'm gonna just go ahead and use the embossing folder, and then I'm going to color it with my brayer. I recently found my brayer. I knew I had one. I was about to buy another one because I could not find it, but I found it. And then the other way, I'm going to just blend some inks on, and then we'll emboss it afterwards. So let me get started. I have 2 sheets of the A2 size accent opaque heavyweight papers here, and as you can see, this Tailored Expressions folder is a little bit bigger than the A2, so you could go a little bit bigger. Maybe, I don't think you could go quite A6, but, and also, depending on which way you turn it, you could have the sun rays coming down or going up. So I'm going to emboss this one, and I'll be right back. Also, with this folder, you could turn it either side. So this is deboss side, so you have less, this is not raised, but on this side it is. So either way, and then like I said, the sun rays could go either way. You could flip it over and go up or down. So it gives you a lot of options depending on the layout if you want for your card. So I'm gonna kind of play with these 3 Stampin' Up! Colors. I believe these 2 are still available, Pumpkin Pie and Crushed Curry, but Mango Melody I think is discontinued. But I'm gonna play with these and see what we kind of get with this my brayer here. I'm trying to go light-handed so that it doesn't get into the debossed parts. If you don't want your colors to mix on your pad, you probably should wash it off or wipe off the brayer a little bit. I'm not too worried about these colors. I think, see, I pressed a little too hard there. I'm getting some of the color on that. Not quite what I wanted. I have to go very light-handed. So a little bit here, put a little bit of that crushed curry on there. There we go. I'm going to trim this down anyway because I did a full A2 size card, and so I want to have a border, but I did get some, not kind of where I wanted it, but I if you go really soft-handed, you can get a really cool color on there. So okay, so I'm going to set that aside to kind of dry a little bit, and then I think I'm just going to use the brayer on this one rather than the blending brushes fully. It's got some weird impressions here because of, I don't even know why, maybe because of old ink. And then the way you get the ink on there makes a difference too with the brayer. So it's kind of more, I don't know, more abstract, I guess, the coloring. It's not like the smooth blending you get with blending brushes and stuff. So not always my cup of tea, but you know, something different. Sometimes it's fun to have something different. I want to kind of just do something that was fairly quick. So I think I'm gonna add a little more yellow to that yellow. My ink pad's probably a little more juicy on that yellow, I think, than my oranges. That's okay. So got a little darker than I wanted to, but that's okay. We're just gonna go with it. So I'm gonna clean this up, and I think I'm going to use some of my shimmer spray, some gold shimmer spray and maybe even some paint flecks to just kind of give it a more sparkle appearance, so then when I do the embossing folder with the sunshine, it's more sparkly on this one. So I made my own shimmer spray with Perfect Pearls, and what I found is that you really got to shake it up if you don't use it for a while, because it starts to get kind of gooped up. So make sure you shake those really well so that you don't have blobs going onto your paper, which I still may have blobs, but at least if they're gold blobs. So you can see, hopefully you can see the gold, but there's a few blobs there from just not getting used really enough. I think if you use it regularly, it probably won't do that, because I didn't have trouble with that when I first made them. So I trimmed this down 1/8 of an inch on all sides to help kind of cut away some of that mess I made. And I'm thinking I might use my very, very light blue Spectrum Noir marker to just color in between the lines to give it that appearance of being on a blue sky. And then this one I went ahead and embossed, and you can see hopefully the shine that it gives. And I actually really like how this looks. It's very simple, but I really like all the different orange and yellow with the gold, and I just think it looks really pretty. I think I'm gonna, so I used the blue, didn't really hide some of my mess there, but that's okay. And then I'm gonna use this gold paint pen. I was looking for a really fine point gold pen, and this is what I found, and I'm not really thrilled about it because it's a paint pen, and paint pens don't always go on very fine. It has a fine tip, but that doesn't really mean anything. So, but I think I'm going to use it right in here, and hopefully it's fine enough to just go in there and color that in. So that actually worked fairly well. I actually like how it turned out on this one better. Maybe I just did a better job, but it looks like it really stands out. So two card fronts look pretty different, I think. So I'm gonna finish these up. So I've just taken a couple script dies. This is Hello and Sunshine. They don't even go together necessarily, although they both are from Sizzix. And I cut them out of white and black with double-sided adhesive sheets on the back. And I'm just gonna use a little piece of washi tape to hold this down with my ruler so that I can hopefully get these on fairly straight on my card. And I am putting this on sideways, or it looks like I'm putting it on sideways, but that's because I'm going to have this be a long card instead of a tall card. So okay, so I double-sided the maybe gave it a shadow. It's a white shadow, so a little bit different, I guess, than black on white. But I wanted that to pop more. So, and then I cut a frame for the back, and I cut out the little center to save my black paper. And then I'm just going to put that on a card base, and other than maybe some embellishments to maybe hide this, I'm not really sure, this card will be done. So I got to figure out what I'm going to do with this card. I don't think I want to trim it down. I think I'm going to keep it, well, it did shrink, I think, a little bit because of the embossing. Sometimes that does that. It shrinks the base a little bit because it's squeezing it so hard, especially with this really heavy cardstock. So I guess I will need to put some kind of something around it. I don't want to trim it because I have to think about this one. Okay, so I was going to do hello friend on here, and then I made this mistake. I didn't put the friend on first, and then the hello was too far down. So learn from my mistakes, put the bottom word on first. So I did 3 hellos, and I'm not really happy with that either. I don't like the white on there. I should have just done the black and gold. So another mistake. Disappointing because I was really liking this card, but I did cut it down so that it fit on a frame. So I'm going to do the gold frame and put it on the base. I was thinking of making it into like a shaker card, but I'm trying to keep this really short. So I may just go ahead and make it into a shaker card, and then you can see it at the end. I don't know if I'll record any of that just because I'm not sure how long this video is. But I'm going to do the where you just wrap it around and tape it behind so it's a flat pocket kind of card, and then glue it on here. So I just think it needs a little bit more. I had to press this down because, you know, sometimes these ones with the little holes in it, they leave the dots on the letters, and it's super annoying to me. If you have a trick for making that not happen, let me know. I use my little bone folder and try to flatten those out and stuff, but you can kind of still see those, so that annoys me to no end. But anyway, 2 ways to use this embossing folder. I think it's a great embossing folder. I don't use it a whole lot, and that's why I'm doing these Embossing Folder Fridays. So hopefully it gave you some inspiration to use one of yours. Thanks for watching.